I have changed my Poshmark closet name 3 times in 7 years in my main closet and 2 times in a few years on my second closet. So I think I know a thing or two about if and how you should change your Poshmark closet name or username. Today we are covering how to decide if you should change your closet name on Poshmark, some closet name ideas, and how to actually go ahead and change your Poshmark closet name on Poshmark. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really think that your actual Poshmark closet name matters a whole lot. If you're selling thrifted items, then people might just come to your closet once just to buy the thing they're looking for and then never come back again. If you have a curated closet, on the other hand, where you sell a lot of specific items to a specific type of person and you're looking for repeat buyers, then I definitely think having a branded Poshmark closet name is a must. Many of us, though, do get really excited about the idea of what our Poshmark closet name will be and what our branding can be. I know I get really excited about those things. And so it's definitely one of the more fun and creative tasks of being a reseller. But I also recognize that that may not be everybody's thing too. When I first started, my Poshmark closet name was some like weird auto-generated name-based thing based on like being Rebecca. So it was like Rebecca blah 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 something. And then I changed it to Mom Roar Boutique, if any of you remember those days. And I don't even remember what the point of that name was, but I was a new mom and I think I was just going along with that. I was probably also sleep deprived. And then I realized that I wanted to have, a more general name that didn't really alienate people that weren't moms, and I didn't want to reference mom anymore. And that's when I decided to change my Poshmark closet name to what it is now, On My Rack. One learning lesson that I definitely took away is don't decide one random day to change your Poshmark closet name when you've just ordered 10,000 thank you cards that you put in your packages with the old name on it. That was a giant mistake. It was a giant waste of money. And I can tell you now, I have lots of scrap paper in the house that still say Mom Roar Boutique. Also keep in mind that as of now, Poshmark does have a closet name character limit of 15. So don't get crazy creating all of this like branding stuff and marketing stuff until you actually count the characters and make sure that the characters will work and that it's 15 or less and that it's also available. I should also point out, I believe, again, as of now, that there is a limit of 2 times that you can change your Poshmark closet name yourself. And if you do it 2 times, then they're not going to let you do it yourself anymore. And all you have to do is email Poshmark customer service, which I have done. If you have a Poshmark closet name that is like your personal name, like Rebecca6275. I think that it is a nice touch to have a branded Poshmark closet name, especially if you're treating this as a business. So that's why I don't want Rebecca6275 and I like On My Rack. Now, do I think that's going to help you make $1 million more sales? Definitely not. I think that a branded Poshmark closet name is more of a vanity thing for you, for the customer. I don't even know how much the customers pay attention, but I do think that it's a nice thing to do and an enjoyable thing to do and kind of helps with professionalism. All that being said, I do love the idea of thinking up Poshmark closet names, and honestly, if that was a job, I think I would totally want that job. I love thinking up fun names, and so I've put together some tips and strategies to help you kind of go through the process yourself if you're thinking of changing your Poshmark closet name and maybe creativity really isn't your thing and you're kind of stumped for ideas. Go ahead and check out all of these things I'm going to share with you here. And then after that, I will be sharing with you how to actually change your closet name. So you can stick to names that incorporate like a fashion related word or a reselling related word. Things like closet, hanger, vintage, rack, threads, thrifty, thrifted, reloved, resale, deal, bargain, fashion, designs, glam, girl, style, all of those work. Then you could do the like 2 or 3 time name, like glam, 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 something like that. Then you could do something that's like alliteration, which means all of the words have the same letter or sounding thing, like good girl glam. Then you can do names like, the prettiest pocket, thrifty glam girl, things like that. You can do the anthropology thing, which is where they have these random weird brands and random weird names. And I always thought that like sleeping on snow was a weird one. And I used to joke around that you could basically create a brand and call it like fishbowl doorbell, and Anthropology would carry it and everyone would love it because it's the strangest, weirdest thing. But I do think that something works kind of going along the Anthropology thing, like the XYZ XYZ, like the spotted lantern, the pickle, whatever, obviously not pickle, but you know what I mean? Like the something, because it doesn't necessarily have to make sense. It has to sound good. And all of those kinds of Anthropology type brands, I don't think they make a lot of sense, but they sound good and that works. Then you could do like a variation on your name, like Rebecca's Attic, for example. You could also be a little bit more literal and try to create a name that has something more to do with what you actually sell. So for me, I always say I want to just only sell cashmere someday, so I would name my closet Cashmere Dreams, or Walking in My Shoes, or the cute jewelry box, something that's really specific. Now, side note, I don't know if any of these actually have 15 characters because I did not count. I don't actually know if these are taken or available, so if you like one that I've said, go ahead and see if you can steal it. I totally don't mind. It's totally fine, but I'm not promising that they're available. I have no idea. I just like brainstorming stuff like this. Finally, let me go ahead now and show you how to actually change your Poshmark closet name. Now, as of now, I have not figured out a way at this point to do it on your phone. You need to actually do it on the website on your computer. And so I'll show you that now.
Okay, so here is how we are going to change our Poshmark username, which I'm actually not going to do on mine because I like my name, but I will show you as far as I can how to do it. So go ahead and click on your closet little icon up at the top, and then you want to scroll down to account settings, and then you want to go to account info. And so here it's going to show you your username. And when you click change, it's going to prompt you to go and check the email that you have associated with your account and get a code, because obviously it's trying to protect you. So I'm going to check my code and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I have my code and I'm going to go ahead and click that. And so it's just going to give me the option to change my username here. And then it says that usernames can only be changed up to 2 times, and old @mentions and comments will not update to the new username. So if you have old comments that are public or whatever, you're not going to see those when you become the new username. I don't think that matters. I don't really know what scenario where that would matter. I don't actually want to change my Poshmark closet name, but so you would go ahead and enter it here and then click done. And I am 99% sure that that is it, the final step, and it just becomes the other thing. There may be another verification or something like that. I don't want to change my Poshmark closet name this time. And I'm actually surprised it's letting me do this because I thought I did change it 3 times, but maybe they're counting it 2 times on my Poshmark closet name here. But on the second closet that I have, I started it for a boutique and then changed it into my reseller box business when I was doing that. And then I changed it into something else. And so for that, I did need to contact customer service. And it was as simple as a quick email to customer service. And they got right back to me and changed it for me. So that's how you do it.
Okay, that is how you change your Poshmark closet name, and I hope that I've given you lots of fun ideas to change your Poshmark closet name or username, and a couple of things to think about before you actually go ahead and do it. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to check out the description below for all the fun stuff I have for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!